The play-in tournament's becoming a familiar sight to us Hornets fans as we are becoming a common member or partaker of the NBA play-in tournament, which means it's a good thing for our organization. We have the opportunity to make the playoffs even when we don't necessarily have a playoff level season. But this year's different. This year we are in the 8th seed, so theoretically, if it was a regular year, 5 years ago, we're in the playoffs officially. It just gets a little bit harder because now we have to actually win a couple of games or win a game at minimum to get into the playoffs. That's going to begin here in Indiana. I know we just took the Pacers on in Spectrum Center, but the Pacers ended up winning a couple more games than us. They were able to get the higher seed, so we are going to have to take on the Pacers at their home court. LaMelo Ball looking for revenge. The Pacers absolutely demolished us in the play-in tournament a few seasons ago to the tune of 144 to 117. So you've got to expect some of these Hornets players who are around for that roster. There's not many of them, but LaMelo, Miles Bridges, all those guys, you've got to expect that those guys are going to come out with a vengeance here in this first round or first game of the play-in tournament. We haven't seen anybody else play. Brandon Miller's got it on the perimeter. Good job by Benedict Mathurin playing defense. Miller around the screen, passes it to Bridges. Final seconds of the shot clock. Up and good. Miles Bridges shows a great focus there as LaMelo hits a three as well. This one off to a good start for the Hornets, 7-2. Miles Turner inside. Halliburton throws it down, and now it's going to be a 7-4 ball game. The Pacers looking to come out of this cold start. Halliburton kicks it out. Mathurin's got Turner on the inside. Turner throws it. No, he actually lays it up as he's fouled. I thought he was going to slam it, but he doesn't get high enough, so they have come all the way back now, 11-9. Stefan Cassell yet to score in this one. The first round pick, or first overall pick, is getting a start here. Melo's going to drive, wide open lane, and he throws it down, 13-9. Good offensive start for the Hornets, but they have slowed down a little bit. Halliburton now brings it up the court. Melo guarding him. Halliburton's going to hand it off to Hield, who actually found his way back to Indiana now, who's going to pass it to Halliburton, who's driving. A little mid-range jumper is good. That was clean. Melo has 9, but Halliburton combats him by answering hand-in-hand with his points. Hield fumbling the ball. Siakam, contested three is good. Pascal Siakam, one of the best new additions to this Pacers team a year ago. Brandon Miller kicks it down. Williams over Turner. One of the best shot blockers in the league gets dunked on as he was trailing, caught behind Mark Williams, and you do not want that to happen as a defender. Mark Williams will throw it down with ferocity. This one's tipped away. Brandon Miller, nice job by Nembhard trying to blow the play up. Miller, screen from Williams, corner three is good from Brandon Miller. His first three of the day falls, and he has 3 on the day. 2 points, or 2 rebounds, and 4 assists. 24-20, Mathurin open three. He responds late in the first. And both teams going back and forth in that first quarter to the tune of a 27-25 lead here early in the second for the Hornets. Mathurin in transition for the lead, and the Pacers take it. We'll see Melo try to kick it down to Trey Mann as Nembhard's going to poke it away. Andrew Nembhard up the court, looking for a three. Good transition defense. Nick Richards picks him up. You've got a mismatch down low. Richards is guarding Nembhard, and Isaiah Jackson has LaMelo Ball on him. Nick Richards, can he stay with him? Jarris Walker sets the screen. Richards caught on the screen. Nembhard, another one. Pacers back-to-back opening threes here in this second quarter. 29-33, LaMelo driving. Melo up, around, and he's blocked out of bounds. Isaiah Jackson with the rim protection. And the Hornets down by 4. LaMelo wide open, looking to launch it, looking to hit it. He does. 14 on the day. We skipped to Mathurin, giving the Pacers another 1-point lead, 37-36. LaMelo has 14, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. Stephon Castle yet to get on the board besides some free throws. Melo driving. Good job by Miles Bridges, sealing it. Another three for Melo. That one falls. 46-41 as we see Stefan Cassell through the contact. Can't get it to fall. Nembhard in transition. Hornets do a good job of getting back. Halliburton, though, being guarded by Trey Mann. That is a tough assignment. Good job by Nembhard making movement off the ball, and he hits the corner three. Trey Mann and Stephon Cassell got stuck together. Brandon Miller fading mid-range shot is good. That's one of the tougher mid-range jumpers you can take, as we're going to see Tyrese Halliburton run a play with Siakam. Good job by Siakam, handing it back off to Halliburton. Both teams responding to each other. Back and forth game. Cassell looking for some space. They're going to go to LaMelo in the corner. Miles Bridges coming to set the screen. Melo driving, lobs it, throwing it down as Miles Bridges. He goes up and under, snatches it out of the air. As all Pascal Siakam can do is watch in horror, as that is going to be a big turn of events there. Brandon Miller looking for the shot at the buzzer, can't get it. Miles Bridges pump fakes. You got a good board there off the offensive rebound. Melo looking for another chance. 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. Melo throws it down, and the basket is good with 2.3 remaining. Halliburton heaves it. This one almost falls. The Pacers responded after a cold start. The Hornets responded after that response. So this game has been back and forth. 55-53, 2.5 seconds. Miller through the contact. Over Turner, a tough lay. Brandon Miller, impressive show there, as he finishes, just kind of pokes it up in the air over Miles Turner's outstretched arms. And the Pacers down by 4 to start this third quarter here. Buddy Hield in the game. They're going to run Halliburton, Hield, Turner, Siakam, and Mathurin, as Halliburton misses the perimeter three. Stephon Cassell looking for transition three is good. The perimeter shot, you don't see Stephon Cassell there very often. But if you're going to leave him that open for that long, he can hit that shot now. Miles Bridges looking for three. No good. That would have been a big one. 55-60 instead. Hornets trying to extend this lead, but that one's going to be a big break for the Pacers. Halliburton looking for anything. He's going to go to Mathurin, who's been the steady hand for the Pacers. Halliburton drives, kicks it out. Turner, contested three is good. Clutch shot there by Miles Turner, as he flexes on his way back through. 61-60 now. The Pacers have taken a lead here. Stephon Cassell driving. He's going to kick it to the corner. Who else is open? LaMelo from the corner. As he hits that one, he's going to give the Hornets the lead back. Trey Mann contested. Good job by Halliburton, tempting him into the three, and then getting up on him quick enough to contest. Siakam in transition. They're going to go back to Tyrese, who's being guarded once again by Trey Mann. A tough task here for Trey Mann. He tries to get the steal. Siakam kicks it out. Halliburton. That one's good again. 68-67 for the Pacers. They have taken a 3-point lead now. 70-67. 4:48. Trey Mann looking to tie it. This one is good. His first three of the day. His first official bucket. He had a free throw earlier in the game. That one's going to knot it up on now. Halliburton looking to work on Mann. Kicks it out. Nembhard. Three is up, and three is good. Hornets and Kevin Ollie need a timeout. 75-70. The Pacers slowly starting to pull away in this one. 79-72. Trey Mann looking for three. Can't get it to fall. Minute and a half remains in the third. This is a big stretch here. Mathurin doesn't get it. Instead, Nembhard does. I thought Mathurin was open enough for a three. They're going to go down to Miles Turner with Nick Richards on him. Turner up and through the contact. Beautiful defense, but better offense. We're going to go into the fourth up or down by 11. After a great start, this Hornets offense has just went absolutely ice cold. And Melo's got to get us back on track. LaMelo drives. Both guys go with him. Williams catches, holds, fires. The corner three is good. The former Celtic and Maverick with a clutch shot there from the corner. That was exactly what the Hornets needed now. 85-77. Grant Williams kicks it. Cody Martin responds with another three. They're going to cut it down to 7 again as Nembhard strips it away. Nembhard in transition, doesn't go for the layup. Instead, he kicks it out to Buddy Hield, who's going to dribble around the perimeter, looking for an open shot. They're going to reset. Probably the smart thing to do. Siakam drives, kicks it. Nesmith, three is good as they extend it back to 10. LaMelo now had an open look. Instead, he kicks it corner. Trey Mann responds. 83 to 90. Both teams trading threes. 94 to 86. LaMelo, corner three. Yes, he's going for it. Yes, he's hitting it. 31 and 9 for LaMelo. Almost a double-double. Mark Williams has a double-double as we're going to see Melo drive. He's going to go for the layup. Can't hit it. That was big. Halliburton with a 7-point lead. Hield in transition. Pulls up. He hits it again. Buddy Hield with the three. And the Pacers have shown a resilience shooting from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. They just continue to hit them shot after shot. LaMelo trying to get open, down by 10. Kicks it out. Bridges looking for the response, and he found the answer there with the three. He only has 7 on the day, but he hits that clutch shot. Maybe going to keep the Hornets in this one. We're going to see Miles Turner down or up by 6 now are the Pacers. Halliburton gets it on the perimeter. Good screen by Turner. Maybe a bit of a moving screen, but it doesn't matter as Halliburton hits the mid-range jumper. 95-103. Bridges another three on the next shot. It's good. He now has 13, and it's 103 to 98. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Halliburton three, no good. And they bail him out with the free throws. And that might have been the dagger there. The Hornets played good defense for 24 straight seconds, or I should say 20 straight seconds. And then at the last second, they let Halliburton get those free throws. Cassell, though, hitting from the corner. Stephon Cassell, a couple of threes on the day. He's not a shooter at all. But it's impressive to see him be able to respond to a tough shooting year as a rookie, as we're going to see LaMelo down by 7. Can't quite get the three to fall, and that might have been the straw that breaks the back there. Halliburton dribbling this one out. He's going to drive, pull up three. Good. Tyrese Halliburton has been unconscious, and the Pacers are going to walk away here with a win and with the 7th seed. So they will go on to take on the Philadelphia 76ers, and the Hornets will go on to take on either the Pistons or the Celtics. Hopefully the Pistons, if we're being honest. The Celtics have way too much talent to be in the play-in tournament, so I know as soon as we play them, they're going to go off. So I'm hoping that we'll be taking on the Pistons here in the next play-in tournament, and we will be. So it's going to be a matchup for the 8th seed here. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get the dub in that first play-in tournament game. All you've got to do is step back and look forward to the next one. The Pistons really dominated the Celtics. They had a good all-around game. Both teams shot well. The Pistons just had a lot of volume. Tobias Harris had a good game. Kevin Porter Jr. had a great game for them. He has been really good off the bench for them. 16 points per game. Really, really good for your backup point guard there. And Tobias Harris, obviously, he's not getting as big of a contract now, but still he's playing a good, solid role, a veteran presence that they needed on this roster, in my opinion. And at just 32 years old, he has a lot of years left in the tank. So they have him under contract for a while. Doing a good job there in Detroit. Maybe not shooting as well as you would like, but with Cade, Amon Thompson, and Jaden Ivey, or sorry, not Amon. Gary Trent Jr. is there as well. This team's made a lot of moves. They're going to be starting a rookie at center, Donovan Clingan, but what can I say? We're starting a rookie at shooting guard. Let's see how this one goes in Spectrum Center, so we get a little bit of home court advantage here in the second game, but you would have liked to not have it at all because we would have liked to win in game 1. But we're going to see the Celtics, or we're going to see the Cavaliers if we are able to win this game. If not, we're going to have to move on to the next season. Stephon Cassell, first possession of the day, going out. He's going to drive, mid-range jumper, can't get it to fall. Not his game there. Unfortunately for us, he just did not have much other option. The shot clock was winding down. Cade Cunningham kicks it. Ivy contested. Corner three is good. Splash there for Ivy from the corner. That one very contested. But an impressive shot now. Tobias Harris kicks it to Cunningham. In the corner, good job by Cassell staying on him. They're going to go to Ivy looking for another three. Starting the day strong. Back-to-back triples. And the Pistons jump out ahead 6-0. So the Hornets yet to score. Miles Bridges kicks it outside. Brandon Miller launching it from 3. That's going to cut that lead in half very quickly. Good job by Bridges. Had the mismatch, exploits it. Forces the Pistons to rotate to help. And just like that, back in this game, Asar Thompson climbing the ladder. I mean, he looked like he's climbing steps there. He just went up and got that one and throws the lob down. So 11-7 to start the day. The Hornets struggling to start off. LaMelo 0 on the day. Misses the layup, rebound, gets it back, can't hit it. So a 0 for 4 start for LaMelo. Down by, what, 5 now. You've got to get LaMelo going if you want to win this game. You're not going to win this game without LaMelo Ball playing at his A game now. Bridges kicks it, swings it. Miller, 3 is good. Another one. Make it 8 for him in the quarter. Good start by Brandon Miller. He's going to drive. He's going to kick it out to Grant Williams. Williams kicks it back to Miller. Good two-man game here if you can get that pick and pop going. Miller, jab step, Euro, through the contact. And he lays it up and in. Good job by Gary Trent Jr. sealing them. But Brandon Miller gets there before Isaiah Stewart could help, and just like that, he's able to score 22-18 now. Cade Cunningham drives late in the first. He hits that nice dunk in transition. LaMelo yet to score a point as this first quarter has flown by. And Melo looking for something. Final seconds. 7. Melo, can he hit a momentum shifter? LaMelo kicks it, tipped. Nick Richards pumps up and in. Not the play you drew up, but you'll take the result. Cade Cunningham starts the second with a mid-range jumper as they cut that right back down to 2. That one did not live very long, and we've got to get this offense running. LaMelo driving, finally gets an open look, cuts it up to 4 again. I won't even say that was open. Jackson Hayes comes over rather quickly and does a good job of contesting, but LaMelo is there, and he does a good job of keeping it away from him, so he hits his first shot of the day now. Stephon Cassell pump fakes. He's struggling as well. Finally, LaMelo gets it, pump fakes, kicks it. Stewart snags it out of the air. Cade Cunningham kicks it ahead to Porter Jr. Layup is good, and the foul. Kevin Porter Jr., maybe the best offensive point guard off the bench here, and he is playing well for Detroit. Hopefully not well enough to win this game as they get up by 3 now, 34-31. Trey Mann being guarded by a really good defender in Asar Thompson. Up and under. That one's good. They call it a block. So Trey Mann responds to the and one by Asar Thompson with an and one of his own. If he finishes the free throw, of course he would not. So 37-36 now later in the second. Melo, good screen from Williams. Melo dunking it down. I thought he was going to kick that one back out to the open shooter, but instead he just throws it down on Tobias Harris. Beautiful job by LaMelo, just holding it to the last second, not making a decision until he absolutely had to. That kind of helps keep the defense guessing. They are now down by 1. This one keeps shifting. Tobias Harris not having a great game. He's going to get stripped, and LaMelo looking for 2 straight dunks. He's going to have 2 straight dunks. 8 points now in the second quarter. He had a rough start, but he's coming alive here in the second. 46-43. Brandon Miller drives, kicks it out. Trey Mann can't hit the mid-range jumper. Good seal by Gary Trent Jr. Kicks it ahead. Kevin Porter Jr. driving. Floater is good. Float game strong for Porter Jr. as they're going to tie this one back up. 50-50. Final seconds. Miller step back open. Can't get it to fall. And the Pistons come back in this one. 50 all at halftime. It had moments there in that first half where it looked like one team was going to go ahead as we see Mark Williams erase that dunk attempt by Donovan Clingan. Brandon Miller stabs, jumps, and hits it. Big 3 there in transition as Brandon Miller just jab steps back, and then hits the 3 without a thought in the mind there. He knew that one was going down. We're going to see Clingan. Mark Williams fell asleep, so he's going to hit the layup, cut it back down to 1. 5-point game for the Hornets now later. 57-52. Cade Cunningham, floater, no good. Would have been tough if he could have got it to fall. Now Brandon Miller up the court. 2-man game with Miller and Bridges. Bridges, corner 3. Good delivery from Miller. And a better shot from Miles Bridges. The Hornets looking to pull away here. They are now up 64-57. Kyle Boswell drives, kicks it to Bridges. Good job there by the Pistons to recover. Bridges spins up and under. It's good. You can tell Miles Bridges is feeling himself. The spin move gets a little room, but not for long. And instead of passing it out, Bridges just goes up and under, finishes the play. And McGowan's misses the 3. Miles Bridges gets his rebound, kicks it right back to McGowan's. Good job there by Miles Bridges, getting the offensive board, 66-57. The Pistons are on the ropes. Bridges, another kick out. McGowan's, the second attempt is good. And the Hornets take a 73-57 lead with 2.5 minutes remaining. Kevin Porter Jr. kicks it. Beef Stew from the perimeter. Man, he's really improved that shooting. He hits another three there for the Pistons, 60-73. Nick Smith Jr. kicks it. McGowan's looking to respond, and he does. 76-63 at the moment. We're going to start the fourth up by 10, 80-70 as Cunningham cuts that down to 8. They are responding now, down to 6. Grant Williams kicks it out. Trey Mann, 3, no good. Kevin Porter Jr. with the chance to cut it to 4 or 3. Cunningham drives over Mann, and it's going to be 4. 80-76. A quick run there at the start of the fourth as Kevin Ollie and the Hornets staff want a timeout. They need some time to discuss this. Trey Mann driving, kicks it. Williams catches, fires. Again, a clutch 3. Just like last game. Unfortunately, we didn't win off of it last game. But they leave Grant Williams open enough for him to check the wind. And he nails the 3. Now Melo mismatch. 87-79. Klingon can't stop him. Dunking it inside is LaMelo. Big job there. A little crab walk. And then he throws it down. Cunningham tried to help, but it was a little late on the outside seal there. We're going to see Klingon. He's just too tall if you're going to let him get that close to the basket. So it's still a 97-87 ball game. 2:50 remains. Cassell driving. Mid-range. Tough shot. Can't fall. Stephon Cassell, all 8 of his points have come from the free throw line as we see Tobias Harris slowly bring it up the court. Pistons need a good shot here. Cunningham, mid-range jumper is good. Cade Cunningham trying to single-handedly bring the Pistons back into this one. 97-89, looking for 3. No! Mark Williams erases it. LaMelo ahead. It's good. And that one might have been the dagger as Mark Williams jumps from inside the three-point line to dunk a three-point shot. And he is able to erase it, rebound it, keep it in bounds, and get it to LaMelo's Stephon Cassell. Beautiful Euro step, and the Hornets pull away late in this one. 105-95, the Pistons. Good job by them sticking around in this one. After a year where they had one of the historical worst teams in NBA history, they did a good job in this one. A good year for the Pistons overall, and they will definitely be back with the roster that they do have and how much talent they have on that roster. But before then, we've got to see how this Hornets team can perform in the first time, our first playoff appearance since 2016, where they lost to the Miami Heat in 7. That was a really fun series. Hopefully, he can replicate some of that success. LaMelo had a terrible day. Still had a good stat line, but he didn't shoot it well. Brandon Miller saved us with 18, 6, 5, 2 steals, 2 blocks, 0 turnovers, and he shot basically 50% from the field. Miles Bridges shot 50% from the field. Mark Williams, a double-double. Stephon Cassell didn't shoot it well, only 1 field goal made. But he had 10 free throws. He had a bunch of turnovers, 12 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal. Good game from Stephon Cassell, in my opinion. You don't need him to be amazing, but obviously I would like him to be a little bit better than that because you're the #1 overall pick. Also, though, you've got to expect this is a rookie. This is his first experience in the play-in tournament now, first experience in the playoffs. Bryson McGowan came in and hit some clutch shots for us there in that early fourth quarter, and same thing for Grant Williams. Those guys have proven when given the opportunity and open shots, they will hit some good three-point or perimeter shots for you. Unfortunately, now we have to take on the Cavaliers, a team that last time we matched up, they dominated us. They dominated us offensively. They were, scoring at will. Defensively, we really got shut down in like the last, I would say, 2 minutes of the third and all of the fourth quarter. I think we only scored like 25 points in that span. They've got a really good team. They've got a great offensive unit. They've got a great defensive unit. Evan Mobley, Jared Allen, and Isaac Okoro more than make up for that lack of defense from Mitchell and Garland. We've got to find some answers. Kevin Ollie and the crew have to come into this one and figure something out. Maybe not game 1, but you can't let this team shut you down for 4 straight games. That's exactly how we're going to approach this series. And hopefully the Hornets will be able to muster up a win. But until next time, have a great day and adios.